Um, I just can't sleep this morning at 6 a.m. where I am now. It's a situation where I've been up since midnight. I went to bed at 9, woke up at 12. Haven't been able to get back to sleep, so I've made this is like my 4th video in the past 2 or 3 hours. Anyway, I figured I'd just tell you a little bit about myself, so you know more about me. I only actually have 2 loyal viewers who come to check out my new videos on a regular basis. So this is just, I think, pretty much mainly to them, but of course anyone else who wants to listen, go on ahead. First of all, when I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed as having a brain tumor at the base of my brain, and I went up to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota to, have it taken care of. What they did first was they did a biopsy, which is they drilled some holes in my skull. Obviously, I was unconscious at the time, and to take a sample tissue of the tumor to see if it needed to be removed surgically, or if they could destroy it with radiation. And luckily, it was the kind that was destroyable with radiation. So then, for five and a half weeks, I had radiation treatments to destroy it, and it worked as well as it possibly could have. After the tumor was gone, I went back every 6 months and then every year for 9 years, just to check and make sure that it hadn't recurred. And after 9 years, they said, well, if it hasn't come back by now, it's not going to come back. You got a clean bill of health as far as that's concerned. But what happened, because it was at the base of the brain, whether it was because of the tumor itself or the radiation, some damage was done to the optic nerve, which is back there. So I don't know why it took so long, but 3.5 years later, the summer I was 14, I experienced some vision loss, and I am now actually legally blind. Let me turn this light on 1 second here. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I use this magnifier here to help me read the comments on under the videos and stuff, and for general reading. Actually, I just use this. I mean, I could read the stuff without it. It's kind of a strain, so this makes it a lot easier. I mean, as far as getting around and stuff, not like I'm walking into stuff, I can still, get around, fine. Stuff is a little blurry sometimes, but it's not like I need a cane or anything. You wouldn't know if I was legally blind just by seeing me or watching me, move around or do whatever. I can even bike ride still, which I do enjoy doing. I can't drive a car. I think I could if I had to in an emergency, but I legally am not allowed to. So I had to be driven here or there or whatever. Or of course I take public transportation a lot of times. So I mean, it's not like it's anything where I've been stricken down and can't function, with just getting around without some sort of aid in, with a cane or anything like that. And by stricken down, I didn't mean that people who are totally blind are helpless or anything. I didn't mean it like that at all, because I actually right now I do some volunteer work at an organization called the well, I'm not going to say what it's called, but it's a non-profit organization that helps people, people with visual impairments, whether they're totally blind or just, just partially blind, like I am, legally blind. There are all sorts of products they sell, and and it helps with computer training, like teaching people with the visual impairments how to use the computer and the special techniques that are available. And the products I was talking about, like magnifiers and talking clocks, talking watches, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, and of course I've had a whole lot of experience, dealing with other people with vision problems. So I don't, so when I said stricken down, I certainly did not mean to imply, like their lives are over or anything like that. I was just kind of used a bad phrase there. And these people, I mean, they're just like anyone else as far as, they're not like these poor, depressed people who are just feel like totally like their lives are worthless or anything like that. They're just normal people who just happen to not be able to, see well. And even those who do use canes, it's just they just, I mean, have accepted it, and they're fine with it. It seems. I mean, I feel like I'm fine with it. My mother has always wondered how I could not be like depressed over it, considering how it went down. But I mean, I really am fine with it. I mean, it's no big deal to me. When I think about the fact that I had a brain tumor and this being the only consequence, I'm very lucky, really. I have full mental capacities, although I know some of you would probably question that. I have full physical capabilities. I just can't see very well. If you look at like a guy like Gene Siskel who died from a brain tumor, I mean, that's obviously the worst thing that could happen in that situation. So I got off really easy, and of course a lot of people who have tumors in whatever spot, they end up having complications or health issues much worse than just being legally blind as I am. So anyway, I just thought, I'd kind of let you know a little bit about me, and I don't know, just like I said, I couldn't sleep. I just wanted to, and I just love venting on YouTube. It's really therapeutic just to talk about whatever your thoughts or feelings are. So I just dumping some stuff out there. A combination of boredom and wanting to just talk. So okay, thank you much.